Fiona, what the hell did you do to get into prison? Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we continued more through our life in prison, hunting down some wild berserk Ferrises, and this time we got our escape plan. One thing I will say, just for any fights that will be coming up during this section, I have already set it to hard difficulty. Again, I want to have that for the boss fight at the end of the chapter, which is coming up, and I don't exactly remember when the cutoff is, because I think it is a little bit... It's one of those weird ones where it's before you actually reach the marker, just in case it's one of those. So yeah, some normal fights might take a little longer.
Here's your duty for today. You're to gather beautiful shoots and fluffy cloud ears. Furthermore, the following is an assignment for the prisoners who defeated the Ferris yesterday. You are tasked with culling the Giraffas grazing near the perimeter outlet.
Wait, just us?
Once the Giraffas are culled, you are to also cull the Quadwing. That'll tidy up the food storage area. Once you're done with that, you're on to the usual duties with the rest of the prisoners. That's all. You're dismissed. Now get to work.
Oh, that Pillock expects us to deal with all that ourselves? We've been such model prisoners, but bet he's taking a shine to us. We should go too. Yeah. That starts us the third day of prison. I legitimately do not fully remember how...
We go out of here and then to the left. Move.
Check you out. Someone's eager.
Do we seriously have to keep doing this? We're just about ready to blow this joint.
I'm not exactly fond of it either, but we can't afford to make the guards suspicious.
I'm sure we could afford it. I mean, especially if we're breaking out anyways. Let me actually double check when...
It's Giraffas that we're supposed to be thinning out, right?
Yes, Mom. Taking care of dumb jobs is what us model prisoners do.
I'm just double checking exactly when all this is, because it is a little... This is a section where I know the story beats, but I don't quite remember the well, I was like, I know the order of things, but I don't know the gameplay order of things off the top of my head. So, yeah. That's something that, that's just on me. So I'm just double checking exactly when all this is. Okay. We should be fine. Again, it's taking a little bit longer, but... Okay, you know what? I can probably figure out the point where we would be getting to the boss fight. As for what would happen if I actually got into the boss fight when I wasn't expecting, I'd probably just have a stealth cut, well, not stealth cut in there, but just like video end. So, yeah. So yeah, we can go back onto normal for a little bit. Again, not gonna be on hard difficulty too often. It really is just a very few number of fights that, honestly, it could potentially even just be this one, this boss fight. It depends on the leveling for the level 6 boss, the chapter 6 boss. Because that's one I don't fully remember. I think that one might be 56. So that also will just It all depends on what level we end up at, what level the final boss of Chapter 6 is. A bunch of stuff in there. So, yeah. Okay, that's one job down. Still no signal, eh? I wonder if something's gone wrong. We can't afford to arouse suspicion before we receive our orders. We'll just have to endure the work, loathsome as it is. Wow, for real now?
That's us. Okay, guys. Take out the guards.
Ah, yes. The illustrious plan.
You're still whinging about that.
Yes, I am. It's all so messy.
You would say that. Hey, if it gets the job done, what's the problem?
Assuming it works.
It will. We're gonna make it work. Come on.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, we completed a quest! Breakthrough operation has finally begun! Battle through the guards as you head for Watchtower number 1 to rendezvous with Gondor.
So now we deal with the sentries as planned.
Yeah, we've got to make this plan a success or else.
I would say, it's really weird of them to just let people have their weapons, but, well, I mean, it's... To be fair, the way that this world works, you kind of can't be separated from your weapon. So, you know, you kind of just summon it. I believe they go... Actually, do they go into depth with how you get your blades? I don't remember. Yeah, I do not remember if they ever explain, like, what chooses what you have for a blade.
Let's get it done snappy.
Regardless, we got group out. Jeez, that's a bit rude. And we can just pop that. Oh. The fast recharge, very nice. Mucho nice suo. And a bop. And a bop. And a big bop. Jeez, we're getting a lot of buffs. That's just what happens when you have a Signifer in your class. You just get a lot of buffs. And I mean, it also helps that we're medic gunning with a lot of fields out. We have what? We have an art follow-up, we have a regenerate, we have an attack up that we can get all over the place. We can just get everything, basically. Wow, they actually just canceled my art. Terribly rude of you. Staying power, one thing I will say, I do like the Stalker class quite a lot. Of course, that's where staying power's from, and that's why I'm bringing it up. But I do just wish the arts were a little bit faster. A lot of them take forever to throw out. So, does it really matter if they recharge quick? If they take so long to actually use. Anyways, we can just hurtle over.
Meeting Gondor outside Watchtower number 1.
Right. It should be back along the route we took yesterday.
It sure is. Gondor! Took your time, didn't ya? Wow, you sure didn't waste any. No time for chit-chat. My friends are gonna cause a distraction. We're gonna make a run for the West Gate. It's like quite a few people are fighting already. Good. They can have another brawl later. I'll take the lead, alright? Let's dance, bitches! What a fucking saying. Let's dance, bitches. Gondor has temporarily joined the party. I will just quick go over this. Go over Gondor's class, even though we don't have it. Nah, I actually won't. I've decided against it. We'll wait until we actually get the class, which is early Chapter 6. Gondor is one of the few classes that you are required to get. One of the few heroes that is story required. She just joins you later on permanently. It's what? Ethel, Valdi, Juniper, Gon. Yeah, no, it just jumps all the way to Gon. Sorry, Riku and Anna. Then it jumps all the way. Well, jumps all the way, quote unquote. Then it's just Gondor, and we do have one other that will be grabbed just by story. But that is later on in Chapter 6. So the way that I'm gonna... Chapter 6 has, obviously has a cutoff point that I have planned for when to do the... side quests, and I think that's pretty much right. Actually, no. I think there's 2 classes. I know for certain there's 1 class you get from that. I don't remember if you get the second one required or if there's another quest afterwards. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll figure it. I mean, obviously we'll figure it out eventually, but you know what I mean. We'll get to...
Out of anyone, I would hate to make an enemy of Gondor.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, we now can use Interlink, which is very convenient for us. And yeah, Art Follow Up plus Attack Up is like having those 2 as a field together is real nice because they do overlap quite well. And I mean, fields are good. Fields are good. I love the Venn diagrams, just all over the place. Again, I've mentioned this a number of times, but I love how chaotic the battles get. And a lot of times it can seem pretty difficult to really know what's going on, but still. Okay, actually, I believe this is... I think this is the last one before the boss fight. I think. We'll have to see what the thing is afterwards, because I'm pretty sure that this is right at the end. Let me just double check. Yes, okay, I believe it is. Reach the West Gate is what we have, right? More or less. I'm gonna be safe. I think there is one more thing before, but again, just being safe. Reinforcements? I was on the prize. Put these assholes out of the way and the West Gate is in our sights. He's got another group of 4. And pop that, pop that. Swing, swing, swing. Pop you. So yeah, if the video awkwardly ends, I do apologize, but what I'm hoping for is that the final trigger is like just beyond the battlefield zone, and not like we're already in it. Because that would be unfortunate, because I would very much like to have an episode dedicated to that, because that'll take a while, that fight. It's a boss fight that I'm putting on hard. Of course it's gonna take a while. Kind of expected, at least. There we go, lands. Yeah, well, again, we'll get into Gondor's class in some depth later. Obviously, again, we're not going to get into super depth until we get to the Ascension quest, but yeah. We'll be getting there. And stall some time. Okay. We are good. Again, this video is a little bit gonna end a little early, but I think that's fine. And next episode, we actually escape and have a boss fight before then. But until then, see you guys later.